My name is 𝗙𝗺𝗵𝗆 𝗵𝗶𝗍𝗆. I've been in Vegas for 15 years. I'm originally from New Jersey, Cuban descent.
My name is 𝗙𝗺𝗵𝗆 𝗵𝗆. She's my aunt. I moved here in 2014, so about 10, 11 years now. I'm from Puerto Rico. I moved here from Puerto Rico.
Almost 12 years ago, I did my breast implants. I was looking for a surgeon, and I really didn't like anyone in Vegas. He was my fourth one that I had met, and once I sat down with him and spoke to him, I said, this is the one. Because he answered every single question I had, and he's very technical and precise with his answers, and he made me feel comfortable. He's also a New Yorker, so I think that helped.
I first heard from Dr. Stile from her because she got her surgery with him, and also another friend of mine that got her surgery recently where I work at Circa. I've been thinking about breast augmentation, I believe, since I was probably like 18, I think. She would always push me to do it because she's had them forever, and my uncle too. I said, you know what, let's just do it. And I went for a consultation, I spoke with her about it, and yeah, then set up my surgery a little bit after that. And it was, I never would regret it. I said, why wouldn't I have done it so much earlier? We're actually 7 weeks out of surgery right now, and no one can even tell that I got my boobs done, just because I take that as a compliment because they look natural. So no one ever can tell anything, and I went back to Puerto Rico actually and saw my whole family and friends, and no one said a peep until I let them know that, yeah, that's what happened. No one knew. I'm like, good, that's exactly what I want.
Pretty much like my niece, by the age of 18, I wanted breast implants. I did breast implants in Puerto Rico. I lived there for also 15 years. And I had a little bit of complications with my first breast implants. I was doing CrossFit for 4 years, and in a pull-up that I was doing, I fell down and impacted one of my breasts. And so with research and 4 surgeons later, that's how I met Dr. Stile, which he also, by the way, saved my life in surgery, because one of my breasts was impacted and was filled with infection and pus and everything. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now, because he did save my life. My first impression when I walked into the office was, wow, this is beautiful. It actually looks like the Playboy Mansion. Because the colors, you know, the dark red and the big chairs, it's gorgeous. I loved it. And once I met him, and he was a New Yorker, so he was very, you know, talkative, and he loves to express his feelings and talk about everything in terms of the surgery. So my whole experience was really good.
Dr. Stile, he called me the day before personally, and he not introduced himself, but he just basically wanted me to know that, you know, I'm in good hands, to make sure I was taking my medication before, to make sure I don't need anything prior to 12, everything like that. He did make that call to me personally, and that for me said a lot, because, you know, he's a surgeon. Why would he do that? He doesn't have to do that, and that's a good thing. Yeah.
I've always been very confident, but the breast gave me another level, because I felt incomplete, if that makes sense. Because a woman, that's, you know, as a woman, you want to have breast. You want to have your curves. You want to feel like a female, right? And so that extra push of the breast gave me the extra confidence that I needed. And I would say it made me complete. I'm happier because I feel like, okay, now I have all my parts together.
It leveled up my confidence as well. I've always been slightly, not as confident as her, but confident, and I think that made me feel so much better. It just makes your confidence go off the roof, and it changes with what you wear. You can literally wear anything and you feel comfortable, and you know, you don't care. So that's, I think, the bigger part for me was the clothing aspect of it, where I can wear whatever and feel comfortable in anything right now.
You don't have limits. There's no limits now.
No bra, fuck it.
Exactly.